So situation 5, the cable shown supports a horizontally distributed load of W. For number 1, if W is 9 kilonewton per meter, calculate the minimum tension in the cable. If W is equal to 9 kilonewton per meter, calculate the maximum tension in the cable. So please note that in parabolic cable, you will be able to find the minimum tension at the lowest point. And you will be able to find the maximum tension at the highest point. Ang idea, the higher the point in the cable, the greater the tension. Okay? So, ibig sabihin, kung nandito yung lowest point, no? Nandyan yung minimum tension. Kung nandito naman yung highest point, dito or dito, nandyan naman yung maximum tension. And to analyze parabolic cable, ang ginagawa lang palagi ay mag-cut ka sa method of section tayo. Mag-cut ka kung nasaan yung lowest point. Tapos i-isolate mo either left or right. Kapag ginawa natin yon, ganito magiging bagong free body diagram natin. Tapos meron tayo ditong load. Okay, tapos dito may expose yung minimum tension. Tapos dito, dahil yan ay pin support, meron ditong horizontal reaction. Tawagin ko na lang tong A, ito B. So, AX tsaka AY. Okay, another important na tandaan ninyo, yung maximum tension, di ba dito mag-exist? Okay, yung maximum tension na yan, palagi, yan ay resultant ng reactions. May resultant yan itong dalawa. Pag pinag-combine mo to, yan yung maximum tension. Okay? So, ngayon, paano natin hahanapin yung minimum tension muna? So, mag-apply lang tayo ng equilibrium equation. So, dahil ito ay symmetrical naman, yung length dito ay 7.5, kalahati na tong 15. Tapos, ito naman given na 6. So, this is 6 meters. Okay, so, let's take summation of moment at A equals 0 para ma-solve muna yung minimum tension. So, we will have T minimum times 6. Counterclockwise yan. And then yung equivalent force nito is yung area nito, which is W times 7.5. Yung W daw natin dito sa number 1 ay 9. So ilagay ko na, no? 9 times 7.5. Ang moment arm natin galing doon sa point of rotation ay ito, which is kalahati ng 7.5. Ang rotation na ipoproduce nito is clockwise. So, negative. And yun na yun, all equal to 0. So you can solve for the minimum tension. So that gives us, okay, so that gives us 42.1875. Okay, kilo Newton. So huwag niyo pansinin yung choices, mukhang ano yung choices, hindi na edit, no? Galing sa ibang tanong yung choices. So anyway, ito yung tamang sagot. Okay, so huwag niyo pansinin yung mga choices. Okay, or baka mali ako. Double check natin. So 9 no? So 15 lang yung length. So 9 times 7.5 times 7.5 over 2 over yung sag natin ay 6. Ayan. So, yan talaga. 42.187 talaga. Okay? Sige. Next, let's solve for the maximum tension. So, para ma-solve yung maximum tension, sabi ko nga, kailangan mo lang makuha tong AX and AY. And madali natin makukuha tong dalawa. Kasi pag nag-summation of forces X tayo, ito tsaka to, mag-i-equal lang. Tapos pag nag-summation of forces Y ka, ito tsaka yung downward dito ay mag-i-equal lang din. Okay? So, ganun lang. So, summation of forces X is equal to 0. We will have AX is equal to T minimum, which is also equal to 42.187. So, pag nag-summation tayo ng forces y is equal to 0, we will have ay is equal to 9 times 7.5. And that gives us 67.5. So therefore, our maximum tension, which is yung resultant lang ng dalawang yan, would be 79.6. So that should be the maximum tension. Okay? So next, what is the maximum W if the breaking strength of the cable is 120 kilonewton? So sa number 3, gusto niyang sabihin na yung maximum tension mo dapat hindi lalagpas sa 120 kilonewtons. So ano daw yung W? So kumbaga parang pinapa-back solve yung W. So para ma-solve yun, um, ganun ulit. Ito, dito ulit tayo titingin sa free body diagram na to. So isipin na lang natin ito unknown. Okay? Unknown yan. So, ang gagawin natin, mag-moment tayo dito para ma-equate yung minimum sa W. Tapos, pag nag-summation of forces Y ka, ma-equate mo rin itong AY in terms of W. Okay? And then from there, you can solve for W. Okay? So, bali ganito. We will set the T maximum to be the breaking strength. Tapos alam natin na yung T maximum ay square root ng AX squared plus AY squared. So far, alam natin na yung AX ay equal sa T minimum. So gawa lang tayo ng expression with respect to T minimum. So bali mag-moment ka lang ulit dito, tapos di ba ito rin yung equation na mangyayari. Yun nga lang, ito ay unknown. Okay, so ibig sabihin, summation ng moment sa A equals 0, assuming counterclockwise positive. Kokopihin ko lang to. So T minimum times 6 minus yung 9 gagawin kong W, 7.5 times 7.5 over 2. Okay? And then that is equal to 0. So therefore, T minimum can be written in terms of W as 7.5 squared over 2 over 6. And that is 75 over 16. So 75 over 16 W. And yan na rin yung magiging value ng AX. So lastly, kailangan ko na lang yung AY. So para makuha na naman yung AY, summation of forces Y na naman is equal to 0. So mangyayari, ito lang ulit yun. So AY is equal to 7.5 times W. Okay? Bali, ito equal dito. Alright? So from there, pasok natin sila lahat dito, equate sa 120, solve for W. So therefore, we have 120 equals square root of 75 over 16 W squared plus 7.5 W squared. So therefore, W must be equal to... So ito, isang tip lang, no? Pag mag-shift solve kayo, iwasan nyo na merong radical kasi medyo bumabagal siyang mag-shift solve kapag merong square root, no? Kaya ang gagawin ko, i-square ko na lang to. Okay, isa pang tip na isa pang dahilan kung bakit bumabagal yung pag-shift solve is kapag gumamit ka ng fraction, ganito. Okay, kung kaya mong iwasan mo na lang. Gawin mong one-liner, kagaya ng ginagawa ko. Okay? Para lang mapabilis yung shift solve. Ayan. Okay, so our W must be 13.57. So, ibig sabihin, yan yung maximum W na pwedeng i-apply para hindi ma-break, ano, para yung breaking strength mo hindi lagpasan. So, again, neglect nyo lang to. So, may mali dyan. So, tamang sagot dito, 42.187, dito 79.6, dito 13.57.